my people, ladies and gentlemen, I'm following on your field. Yes, as I told you, whatever the story is, as they trend, as they go on, as they hot, as they reach of the trend, that is when I want to go and come to people so that you understand what they happen for the internet inside. Yes, as I tell you, this is a live TV podcast, and if you are watching for the first time, try them and subscribe. Yes, subscribe and leave your comment. Let us know what you think. Let us know what we are saying is our opinion. To make you know what you're doing for inside. Yes, I have with me in the video. My boss, my dog.
It's a sandable. It's a sandable. Salah Lazar. Salah Lazar. It's not sandable. No, I mean, I'm a young one. So that be my swag. Everybody know. It's a sandable.
Yes, so I told you, this is the IT, and I watch IT podcast. We are your real entertainment. Yes. Some story come, yes, Dr. Sadik, yes, counted a lot. Before we get to it, it's a story that has to do with TTH, yes. The biggest hospital in the 5 modern regions, yes, so before you go to that story now.
Yeah, mommy, Jarwa Pulokambe. The feeling Jare to Apam. You understand? So, I'm in a baji, like a rich man. You get that feeling comfortable, feeling relaxed. So, if you want to feel relaxed and comfortable like me, just halapona on the numbers 1 and 2 our screens for any, chicken cabinet.
Chicken cabinet.
Exactly. So kitchen cabinet, right? Exactly. So ponana no reshamya ponanya la carpenter binga. Onye mvoso ngumana kosa balaba kamzasa, wodro balaba kamzasa. Ntatable okbahare ya to ama untumane shanga kunyala garte. Ntatable kosa, ntatable wodrobe nama. So dana kanye mvoso ngumbe ayelebe amala du. Kanye mvoso ngumbware ne anyo kumaha. Ko shanga zo ayan jen karo latse ben yalanga ayan jen kan man la yonkin ayan jen kan man big chief bang mama ka men pona ki kwa yuta ba onyala ni mvoso ngya mal na particular onyala ni mvoso ngya mal la kursma anzanta ya exactly chale I'm done Ponna avereta hale oyala mama ya ne ngoma after a month no in tatalash no in tatalash it's support roko tare to koma Basma superstars my Pierre Nakabajina. So that we go look like the Nigerian type of podcast. Yes. They get that. The Saga teacher. The Saga. So get contact the numbers on your screen. Yes, you said you go for me. Yo, Rufra. Oparapam. Exactly.
So if you are roofing, whatever furnitures,
chicken cabinet. Chicken cabinet.
Yes, this episode is a very quiet unfortunate incident that happened at the TTH. Yes, the Birmingham disaster. Because if you look at it in a very big perspective, I think TTH a very big hospital sharing that we think should be the savior for the 5 northern regions. So if you hear stories like this regarding that particular renowned institution, I get you so disappointed. And now in this particular northern part of the country, with like some the solidity or with like the religion has something to us so much that if you
Everton now
yes. So this is what happened. Dr. Saga posted an update regarding it's something that happened to Old Boy. I think someone who's in the cinema.
Yeah.
He said like the incident happened last Sunday when he was driving to his cinema, a late brother of his cinema. That he got a phone call saying they rushed one of his boys to the TTH emergency ward. And then I won't come and it's like they are not getting the necessary phenomenon. So not really, they really say that, but then according to Opo's mind, like he felt like Opo's ex man.
Okay, so what's up? Yeah, because he's a big man. Definitely. Yeah.
So when he got there, he saw that the situation was really unbearable because that man was like gasping for air, trying to breathe and all that. And then according to the information that was given to him, they said the IUC, they used to take him to the IUC, that's the intensive care unit. Then continue
The Sahanima Kabamel Barashaban Bamnidere
very
attention seriously. But when I could delay 2 minutes so intimate. So she any man Kabazon with
yes. So and they are still waiting for the people to get back to them. So like it's like they have waited for quite some time. So Dr. Sedifica was like, fine, let me go in and find out myself since we are not getting no.
So they said they need to send him to the ICU.
Yes.
Okay.
But then next is Shabbat man come and they are supposed to put measures in place for them.
What measures?
Which is there's no bed
In the ICU. IUC, right?
The intensive care unit.
Intensive care. So ICU.
ICU, the ICU,
Exactly.
that there were no beds available.
Wow.
There were no empty beds available.
Wow.
And then they needed ventilators, life support, because the guy, I think the sickness had to do with ventilators.
October. So she will connect October.
Yes. So here's where the twist came.
Okay.
So then another Dr. Sedifica that we come and go. Since I am a prominent figure, probably maybe guys who are not very familiar with people, so maybe they come and to find out. Let me go there, intensive care unit, what is going on? Why is it taking them so long to come and attend to my boy? So we got there to be surprised. The people, the nurses and the health professionals were there. But then, British come and the reason why they didn't want to admit the guy into the intensive care unit was because there were no beds. And then when he got there, there were actually empty beds.
Empty beds inside where they said there were no
There
beds.
were no beds.
Who created those beds? God or Jesus? How?
Charlie, according to Dr. Sedifica, there were beds.
Inside the empty
Empty
beds.
beds were there.
Wow.
So he
I
got
see.
in touch with them, and then according to Dr. Sedifica, he said, only when they spoke, they said they had to follow him to come and see the guy. So they actually came.
So he actually communicated with them and he convinced them to come and now bring the guy inside.
So
Okay.
they came to see the guy, to see his condition. So when the health professional came and saw the guy, he said, oh, the guy's condition is actually serious. They are in need of a ventilator.
That's
So
okay.
we will now transport him.
Ventilator when you that's okay.
So if you have ventilator on board, it is the process of finding a ventilator that God Dr. Sedifica said, oh, then if you don't powerful section, I think
They will attend to my
they will
boy.
attend to my boy. I was on my way to the funeral.
Okay.
So why don't
Make
I
a go. Okay.
So that later I'll communicate with you guys and get the updates.
Okay.
Only for him to have another party man, he didn't get to the funeral ground there. And you see, got the call from them, the bamboo patients, man, saying that the guy had died.
Right.
So they were waiting for the ventilators.
Charlie, this is sad.
Ventilators.
This is sad and this is bad. And do you know why? You see, like actually, I've never had an experience at the TTH, and I pray never to ever. Exactly. But I've never also witnessed any single individual saying something good, something pleasant about the TTH. Do you get that? Always, it has always been bad reportage all the time. Do you get that? And I'm not sure anyone in Tamale will intentionally want to dent the image of the facility. The Tamale Teaching Hospital is the only thing we have.
The biggest.
The biggest. If someone is very severely sick in Sandu, they refer the person to the TTH. In Yendi, they refer the person to TTH. In Yankala, wherever, they refer the person to TTH. So the TTH is the last hospital in our part of the region not to have a ventilator.
It's very disheartening.
Do you get that? Even people from Wale Upper East region, when someone is severely sick, they direct the person to the TTH. This is a different region.
Let me come.
Okay.
And the twist here is that according to Dr. Sedifica's post, he said those ventilators were like equipment that were acquired during the COVID-19.
The COVID-19.
So what's going on?
Not even acquiring them with our money. People were donating ventilators everywhere.
Honorable Kennedy, we read on the news that he donated a certain amount of health to the PTA.
So do you know something?
I mean, come on.
I'm not allegedly, possibly.
Yeah.
It could be that. I don't want to get into problem, but it could be that, you know, so many people have been accusing that some of the professionals there are actually selling of the properties of the TTH.
You are trying to say the board, I mean, the management of
Who knows? I'm not trying to say, but it could be. You understand? It could be. I'm not trying to say because I don't have any evidence. So I'm not saying they did that. But if COVID-19 era, the year 2020, they donated so many numerous ventilators to the facility, and today we don't even have a single ventilator at the ICU. ICU, Charlie, emergency ward. If the TTH is having one ventilator, it should be at the ICU. Do you get that? Not any other ward, but the ICU. Do you get that? So for the ICU not to have a ventilator, it's telling us that the whole facility is not having a single ventilator currently. And even if we don't have a ventilator, let's say, okay, approximately or probably, those particular, donated ventilators in the year 2020, that's 5 years along the line. Possibly we can say all of them got spoiled. But if the whole TTH is not having a ventilator, it should be the first thing the government should provide. Because this is the most serious thing. Look, this is it. When I become president someday, I don't know, but I can become, John Hassan. His Excellency John Hassan. Do you get that? I won't become president. If I become president someday, do you know something? I'm not gonna build, too many schools. The past presidents have done their best. I'm not gonna construct so many roads. I'm going to make sure that each and every single village and community will own a hospital. Do you get that?
That is the first thing.
That's the first thing.
Your health first.
Your health first. Yeah. If the teacher is not healthy, the teacher cannot go to school. If the teacher is healthy and go to school and the student is not healthy, no education.
Yes.
Do you get that?
Yes.
If the nurse is not healthy, he or she cannot go to work. Do you get that? You need to be healthy. So provide that our health care first before any other thing. Health is all about, development is all about health.
Yes.
If the president is not healthy, currently Jane Mensah is not healthy.
Yes.
They have to find someone to play on her behalf.
But then I think she's recovered because
actually. Exactly. But these particular people, Charlie, writing something on social media doesn't mean you are recovering. These are people some people are managing their pages.
What I'm trying to say is that we are keeping that positive spirit.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
but we have hope. Exactly.
It's very big city recovery.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is that.
Hold on. Before you get to
okay.
Those two things, I feel like, even if the, what do you call it? The hospital saying they didn't have ventilators. Probably maybe they were the ones that were there were used or they were inadequate.
So that's what I'm saying. The ICU, it should be the last word at the TTH, not to have a ventilator.
That means every bed should have
Exactly. Do you get that? Because this is the intensive care unit. You understand? When they rush 10 people, when an accident happened on the road and they rush 10 people who need intensive health care, is that particular ward they are going to rush them in?
The emergency ward is supposed to have those people.
And you and I know that when an accident happened, very serious accident, a dangerous one of course, when they send people to the hospital, the first thing they attend to is the person breathing so well? If you are not breathing so well, the high rate of you losing your life is very high. Do you get that? Exactly. So ventilator shouldn't be something, it should be the last thing we should worry ourselves over at the TT. And secondly, look, this particular issue have actually given me, it made me lose hope. And secondly, it's actually made me confirm to a limit that when you don't have money in Ghana, count yourself a part of the dead people.
Why?
Yes. Because if a commoner like Issa Sandable and a commoner like Akolma Sore send a patient to the TTH and they wouldn't attend to the person, only for Seydou Peter, a very prominent figure in the society, should come and they will now think of, attending to the patient. It tells you that who am I? If Seydou Fita had not gone there,
but then
meaning they wouldn't even have attended to the person.
But they didn't attend to the patient because
but you know they were about to do that when exactly. Do you get that? So it doesn't mean that a commoner doesn't have a voice at the TTH. Is that what they are saying?
Yo, my people, what do you think? Yes.
Is that what they are saying?
That's my boss is saying.
This is very bad,
Share your
Charlie.
experience with us.
This is very bad.
At the comment section.
Do you know something? Seydou Fita shouldn't let this end here.
Okay.
I believe so much in his voice. He has a very powerful voice. I believe Seydou Fita can sue these particular people. He can petition them.
Yeah.
Yes, he can do it.
And you think
Because this is under their carelessness. And secondly, if I am a leader, again, if I become the president of the country someday, and the nurses and doctors at a particular hospital is waiting for me, if I come there, if they report a case at the TTH or anywhere in Ghana, and they are not attending to them, only for me to come and they will start to attend to the person, all those particular staffs, I'm going to sack them. It tells you that they only respected my position. If I was also a commoner, they would have done that to me.
Humanity first.
Humanity first.
Okay.
Do you get that? You don't wait till because I'm a big man, you should attend to me. What happened to the poor man in Sandu?
Yeah.
And it's the poor man who makes Seydou Fita who he is today.
Yeah.
It's the commoner who made John Dramani Mahama who he is today. Do you get that? So you don't choose who you should attend to first. Do you get that? This is very wrong, Charlie. I'm heartbroken.
No.
It's not right. It's not right. Yes.
The TTH people, this is not right. Please, we are begging you. When we come there, our lives are in your hands. Try. We know say the pressure deep. We know say all the equipments we get, but Charlie, if we come, try. Now, there's 90% there for that side. I'm not. This is not. It's alleged. As I said, if you go there, they will be like, if somebody call you, why you and your patient, they will say to you, hey boy, then you die finish. It's even this month. I mean, this particular, what should I say? This particular government that has come there, I would say that the health insurance is actually working because a friend of mine actually said he went to the hospital and he was able to receive treatment without paying a penny.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
okay.
I was very impressed.
You were
and
shocked,
he was
okay.
even asked to come back for different medications.
I think we'll get another day and visit your mama 3 months, 4 months, and exactly. Okay.
So I think the management of the TTH, the management from the cleaner to the CEO, please, you guys need to sit up because we know say it's not every equipment that is there, but when the patient gets there, at least just let them know, oh, this is what is on the ground.
I'm just
so if the person has to move the patient somewhere, I can't remember I had a situation, a friend of mine's mother was very sick.
Okay.
I think it was pneumonia actually. And then we sent her, pneumonia has to do with the breathing, the wailing. So when we got there, the lady didn't tell us there were no beds available. Okay. She made us go and register her, do everything and pay everything. And came and then she told us that there were no beds.
Meanwhile, you've already paid.
We didn't, like I was like, so why didn't you tell us that there were no beds? Charlie!
It is pain, Charlie.
Charlie, so as I talked already, you are watching High Media GH and then you are watching High TV podcast. If you are watching for the first time, do your best and try and subscribe. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And also, we need sponsors on board.
Yes. Leave a comment and if you leave correct comments, you get a shout out on our next video. And sponsors for come, you see say we sweat. When I see you, Pona don't do it for us.
No, Pona, of course, somebody will call me. Over money is cinema. Or maybe tomorrow when zero come I'm telling na ka to di. Course
so yes,
if
you are ready to sponsor, you talk to my boss, the chief officer. Talk to my boss.
Talk to any one of us.
Anyone.
Tell him
The incoming president.
Future president.
Yes, it's a sad issue, and we are here to talk about it because it can happen to you, it can happen to me, it can happen to him. It's something that is happening, that is going on. It's not the first time. Certain things happen in the north here, and then we just take it for granted. But even Accra, you see that they will actually sue TTH for negligence and mishandling of patients. If someone should come, don't say, then I'm off, means they have to stayed before.
You know,
Dr.
before.
That came
It's
to
bad.
intervene,
It's bad. It's
And
bad.
like my brother said here,
They could have
you shouldn't
saved the
take
person.
a public figure or someone that is well known or someone that has a voice to come before you.
Not at all.
Do your
Not
work.
at all.
I mean, it
Treat
doesn't make
everybody equally.
Come on. So
Everybody
TTH, I mean, we don't want to go so much because man,
Yeah.
they come and they for the machinery for we don't want to go probably.
Make out a chunk of chas.
Please tell me how to get it.
Now I could check out and talk para
So because of that, I'm not going to be by TTH. Try your best and do your work for us. Then when I do your talk, as YouTube. If you really where you get there to serve.
Exactly.
They're going to do this for you to serve us.
Them they pay you to treat us. Exactly.
So Charlie, the beg was. So you ask at already, you are watching High TVGH, and if you are watching for the first time, do well and subscribe. And then Puna, please try and contact Puna for all your furniture works. If you are roofing, Krana, if you put the thing finished, the way you're supposed to roof, then do everything he will do for you. Contact Puna on the screens, on the number that is on your screen right now. And then subscribe, leave your comment, let us know what you think. Share your experience with us with the TTH. As I say already, this is High TV, and you're watching High TV podcast. We are your real entertainment.